Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be talking about how to min-max your score for the Blightshroom Primal Lord in order for you to get your best ranking position. Now today it isn't that important, but going into the final days of this Primal Lord, this will be really important in order for you to get all of the rewards you can. Now I'm going to talk about the rank 1 player on my district, which is my guildmate Lazy. What team was he running? How did he get the 1866 million score? And the fact that it does have a bit of RNG related to it, because I did a run of that team and I didn't get the perfect lineup of my heroes compared to him. So there's going to be RNG in this team, but we're going to go ahead and begin by showing you the replay of his 12th run. So the positioning is Real Phraesto in front of Mikola, Illusion Phraesto in front of Ludovic in the back, Bonnie in between both of them, and then Daimon in the lower left corner to buff up Ludovic. This is basically the new modified positioning of the Bonnie Daimon team that was come up with by Daragon, and this is the overall top team in the game right now for the Blightshroom Primal Lord. However, RNG is going to be required because I'm going to show you now after this one a run. Look at Mikola's positioning. So Mikola ended up in a position on the right side, buffing up the entire team. And I believe even Ludovic is within the buff range. When you look at my replay, which ended up getting like 200 million damage lower than my guildmate, it wasn't the survival issue. It was the fact that Mikola ended up on the left side. So watch his replay back again. See who was the first hero which was thrown, because the Blightshroom Primal Lord kind of will randomly throw. Yeah, he threw the Bonnie, right? Wait, no, he threw Ludovic. He threw Ludovic into the mix, which is actually perfect, and then Bonnie just raises Ludovic to the middle. So you need crazy RNG. I don't know how many runs you have to do to get this, but a lot of people are getting 12 scores with this, so I would recommend do all 3 of your runs with this comp every day. And by the way, this team formation, I'll just show you the team formation now, because I did a run of it as well. This team formation will work even with 1 copy of Daimon, even at lower Ascension Phraesto, but of course, the higher Ascended you have both of them, the higher score you will get, but it will work and still get a decent score with that. So this is the team formation, and you see here, I got 200 million damage lower, and it is because of the RNG, and I'm going to show you that. Real Phraesto in front of Mikola, Illusion in front of Ludovic, Bonnie in the middle, and then the Daimon in the lower left-hand corner. My guildmate has basically the same upgrades compared to me. He has Paragon 2 Daimon, we have Supreme Plus, but we have Paragon 4 Ludovic. So look here, Mikola is the first hero to get thrown, not the Ludovic, right? And that is the issue. Now Mikola's on the left side, okay, she's still buffing up like the 2 Phraestos, but Ludovic now gets thrown into the Ludovic is not even in the aura, the curse sphere of Mikola, which is the problem. So this is the RNG. Like, other than that, it was exactly the same team formation. We're both level 600. We have very similar upgrades. It just comes down to the RNG, and this is why in these final days, you're going to just want to run this team all 3 tries and wait for that good RNG to hit. When you take a look at my other even guildmates who have maxed out accounts, they haven't managed to hit the RNG, 1793 million. He has a full Paragon 4 account, even the Daimon Paragon 4. I was expecting him to be number 1, but he's number 8. And it is a bit related to the RNG of it all. And so overall, this is basically the top team that you're going to want to run. I'll show you the other backup teams, by the way, if you can't run this team for whatever reason. But this is the overall top team for everyone to be running if you have these heroes, and even at 1 copy Daimon, even at lower Ascension Phraesto. But of course, if you have them all Supreme Plus or more, then you're going to get a really good score. Okay, now if you do not want to run that team, I will show you the other formations you can run. So you still have this Shemira team, which is still solid, and it's kind of, I don't know if it's more consistent, but I got my top score of today with the Shemira team. But it also has RNG to it. There's a variance in your scores based on the survival of the team. Real Phraesto in front of Ludovic, Illusion in front of Shemira, with Daimon to buff up Ludovic, and Mikola in the lower right corner with the Dragon Roar artifact. This is a good team, and definitely this is like the best non-Bonnie team if you don't have Bonnie. But the thing is, this team from Daragon and Flower, this team is the overall top team in the meta right now. Bonnie and Daimon, and can even work out 1 or low copies of Daimon and Phraesto. Now, if for whatever reason you don't have Daimon, I will include this team in here. This is if you have 0 copies of Daimon. Even if you have 1 copy of Daimon, it's going to be better for you to run the Daimon team. But this is like the best Mauler team. Real Phraesto in front of Odie, Illusion in front of Real Phraesto, and you guys can see the rest of the positioning with the Dragon Roar artifact. Okay, now as for min-maxing tips, that is going to be about equipment. So RNG is out of your control, but your equipment and your upgrade of your heroes is in your control. So ideally, by the end of the Primal Lord, try to get all of your heroes to level 591 or even 600 if that's possible. Those levels will boost your stats, of course, but also it will unlock the higher level of equipment that you can be able to craft or forge for your heroes. Now, the key two sets are going to be tank and support, because Daimon and Phraesto are tanks, Ludovic is a support. And as you guys saw from the damage chart, is basically all the damage is coming from those two heroes, and so you want to increase their attack. So attack means, for tank and support, only the first 3 slots of equipment. These are the ones which give attack. So these are the ones you want to max to that higher level as high as you can. And for support, do the same. Now, as for the other pieces of equipment, they do give tankiness, right? And so, like, you would ideally want to have these level up as well, but it isn't as important, so you can leave them. Like, for example, once you hit level 600, you're going to see that you are really short of these season, the Forging Stone 3s, right? Roman Normal 3. So you're not going to have enough to craft like a full, all of your heroes level 600. So you have to pick and choose. So 590 you'll be able to craft more easily, and then you can get that on all of your other 3 slots. The boots don't honestly need level 600. This gives crit percent, but HP per second damage cannot crit. So all of Ludovic and Phraesto's damage basically is HP per second damage, which cannot land as a critical hit. So this crit is not really that important for these heroes, but if you want to upgrade it, you can. And then finally, move on to your marksman or mage, depending on what you're running for Primal Lord. If you're running Bonnie, just level up the marksman, although Bonnie's damage is really low anyway, so it's not a major priority. And the first 4 slots of marksman, the first 4 slots of mage, these all give attack, so you want to level all of those up. And then you also want to level up the boots, because they give crit, and crit is important for the regular damage dealers, like the non-HP per second damage dealers, like Bonnie and Shemira, because true damage, magical damage, all of these can land as critical hits. So that is basically gonna be it for your min-maxing of equipment. Eventually try to get everything to the maximum level, but yeah, push your levels, try to make it 591, ideally even 600 if possible, because then you're going to be on an even level playing field with all of the other players in your district, because they cannot keep leveling infinitely. Everyone's capped at level 600 for the phase 1. And then it comes down to your RNG. Of course, your hero upgrades matter, but like this is actually a proof and testament that your RNG matters more than your upgrades. Paragon 2, Paragon 3. Oh wait, sorry, he has Paragon 4 Ludovic, but Paragon 3 Phraesto, Paragon 2 Daimon. You would not expect that this is going to be the top person in your district. Compared to my other guildmate and other players in other districts who have all Paragon 4 across the whole team. So it's about the RNG as well. You need that to line up. But this was like the perfect example showing you the perfect RNG from his replay. So anyway guys, that is going to be it for this video. Hopefully this is helpful. Good luck getting a top score in Primal Lord. If you have any other tips, feel free to share them in the comment section. And if there are any other developments before the end of Primal Lord, definitely I will update you. Tomorrow we're going to be getting Elite Magic Charms, which is going to be a big difference maker for Primal Lord. And all of the heroes which are used in the top Primal Lord team, those would be your major priority for getting them their Elite Charms, as well as your Dream Realm heroes, of course. So that is going to be important. But I will update you guys on if there's any change to the top teams with those Elite Charms. So thanks for watching guys. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please smash that subscribe button. Also feel free to join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video. And finally, if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight store. There's a link to that in the description of this video and a pinned comment. This is the best way you can support me at no extra cost to you. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.